Yeah.
Or are we recording?
Yeah, we're rolling. We don't
cool.
even do an intro, so it's
like
like
it.
you're the meme lord.
I am the meme lord.
What the fuck is that? Like,
What is the meme lord? I make memes for brands. I make memes for myself. I wrote a book called Memes Make Millions, and now I built meme software called Memelord Technologies. So every type of meme product you could imagine and meme thing I work on. So
Yeah, I refuse to say the word meme in normal conversation.
yeah.
It's meme.
Yeah, meme. My mom says meme.
Yeah.
Even after I wrote the book, she still doesn't really like understand what memes are. Also, my dad just like sends me funny pictures. I'm like, Dad, that's a meme. He's like, no, that's just like a cartoon. It's like, no, that's a meme, Dad. No, it's just a cartoon.
So what is a meme?
What is a meme? So, I mean, memes originally come from the book Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins, biological or evolutionary biologist, meaning, an idea that replicates itself over and over again, right? So an organism. And what that, means in today's world is like a JPEG that gets spread, gets remixed, whatever, right? It could also mean just words. Text themselves can be a meme. Symbols can be a meme. American flag, swastika, all memes, right? All memes that have been remixed, right? Swastika was a Hindu symbol, right? Thousands of years ago. So these are all memes. In my work specifically, it tends to be just like funny images, funny viral videos that we work with for brands and creators. But yeah.
So have you finished high school yet?
That's a great question. I do have a baby face.
Yeah, me too. By the way.
Yeah.
I'm like 64 years old.
Dude, I'm like 77, so I get it. No, I finished high school. I made it out somehow. Yeah.
When did you start playing with memes? Like for real?
When did I
real,
start
not for
making
business.
memes for business
No,
or for real?
For playing with them. When did you start being like?
I guess a few years ago, 4 years ago. So I was doing a lot of ghostwriting for founders, and so all these founders started requesting, funny content, and like I've always been just like a natural funny person, and so I started, just making memes, and why not? And it turns out like they actually needed the funny content a lot more, right? And then once ChatGPT hit, I knew that the internet would just be filled with boring AI slop. So I leaned into the funniness. I wrote the book Memes Make Millions. I built the software. And, now, so many more founders are shit posting, are making memes in general, because it's the only way to stand out. In a world full of boring AI crap, being unhinged and funny, which, I tend to be good at.
I already don't want to punch him in the face.
Yeah. I have a very punchable face. Like,
no,
that's
I don't
very
want
surprising.
To. Yeah,
I agree.
You got to punch him in the face.
I have a very punchable
It was a bet whether we'd want to punch you in the face.
I know.
Because like we got a joke. There's another joke, and we were like, I wonder if I'm gonna like, because Atu brings in the worst guests.
I get it.
Like worse.
I have an extremely punchable face. Like people see me on the subway and just get angry.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's great.
Have you ever been like attacked?
I've gotten in fights, like arguments, and one of them went pretty viral. But
what's that? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I was doing this subway reader, like viral comedy thing where I would read really offensive books on the subway, like How to Live with a Small Penis, or like
why is that offensive?
That's that's just like my life guide. Anyway, so this guy like is
David,
getting.
I didn't know you wrote a book. That's crazy.
I know. It's a good book.
So this guy like just starts yelling at me. Because I'm like sitting too close to him apparently, but there's like a seat in between us. He's getting mad, and my friend is filming this whole time.
Was he homeless or was
he was just like
a real person?
He actually worked for the orchestra, like the Philharmonic. Like,
oh, that guy is a dick.
It got 2 million views, and like he messaged us after, like just calling me a punk kid or whatever, which I am. So
dude, correction, meme lord.
So he starts threatening to like beat me up and shit. I'm like, dude, like when's the last time you got laid? That's what I said to him. And it just went crazy. And my friend is filming this whole time. And I'm like, he's filming, like, this is going to go on the internet. He's like, who cares? 5 people will see it. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, are you sure you want to say this right now? And like, it went viral. It popped off. Yeah, I warned him. I tried warning him. And there's a point in the video where you see me and my video guy make eye contact, and we're just like, We've got gold, baby. Like we got gold, and we've done a lot of silly New York viral comedy, street comedy, but that was gold. Like,
can I come to this sometime?
Yeah, I mean, we film on the subway. Every night at 2 a.m. We're the guys who try to push people over
into the subway.
Yeah. We were early on that trend. Yeah, honestly,
dude, that you're not even old enough. That shit.
That's
when I first moved to the city in 15. That was like a big.
Yeah. Nice. You get in on that early. You invest early.
No, I try to. I try to stay out of prison. Like my actual tagline is "Stay out of jail."
That's good advice.
That's what I say.
It's hard to follow, I find.
I have no problem. So if you stay out of jail, there's like a chance that your life's going to go better. There's a whole bunch of people in the world. When you say that, you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because they're like quasi criminals or they look like criminals.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you look like a criminal.
Yeah.
I just said that to you. You think.
I mean, I have a very punchable face. I'm okay with that.
I don't want to punch you in the face. I want
to go to the prison.
I want to go out and
that's literally the first time somebody has ever said
this. With him, he'll be good.
No, I want to go and get you punched in the face.
Thank you.
And then the 7 million views. But I don't want to punch you. I think it's actually good. So we're happy. We're already happy. This is a great.
Quickly,
start.
how many views would warrant a punch in the face? Like, what would you be happy with to get punched in the face on?
I'd do it for free.
For free?
I like that.
0 views.
Yeah. I'm just
I like this guy a lot. That's good. That's
just
the best answer.
So you're just living your dream.
I am, yeah. So I've wanted to be a creator since I was a little kid, 10, 12, making YouTube videos. And, I was at my parents' house just doing it in like basement kind of thing. Nothing goes well, nothing pops off. And then, you do it for 10 years.
And you get good.
Tons of projects and eventually start making money and it works. Yeah, it takes a long time. A lot of looking like an idiot to not getting paid to then look like an idiot and get paid for looking like an idiot, which has been the plan the whole time.
The whole time.
I just want, dude, you
never
look at
serious content?
Nah, I mean, I write serious blogs about marketing and stuff like that because that gets the bread. But like, I like being an idiot. Like my long haul goal, like I do stand up, I do like, the silly pranks. Like I want a silly TV show type shit or like whatever. Like that's the long haul goal. Is just like, laughing and make creative, silly content. That's always been my goal. And like, it's a lot easier to make.
How much money do you make?
I mean,
like range. Give us a big range. So it's like less than 100,000, less than 500,000.
Less than 7 figures.
Okay, less than 7 figures.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Like I don't want you to out.
But like
yourself.
last year, less than 7 figures.
Right.
But this year,
next year we'll
see. Yeah. This year I should hit 7 AR. Yeah. If things work, I should hit 7 this year.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I think me and Chris are already amazed at how much money we're making since this break off here. So like,
it's very noble of you. Do you have a T-shirt that says that? If my last name was Noble, I would just have a T-shirt.
Oh, we're gonna have so many T-shirts. So it's like I'm gonna pay for them. Like I'm making money to get people T-shirts.
Do you believe in nominative determinism?
I don't even know what that means.
So nominative determinism.
I'm the dumbest smart guy.
Dude, I'm the dumbest smart guy.
I can beat you.
Sure. So nominative determinism. See, I can't even say it. Nominative determinism is that your name determines what you will be like. So like,
nobility.
Noble, right?
Yeah. Right. I paid $80 for that name.
Oh, nice, dude.
I picked it.
I
picked it out myself.
My wife paid for like one of those like lordships or whatever from England, and so like. She like brings it up in conversation that she's like a lord or like a queen or something.
I am a lieutenant colonel. No, sorry, colonel in the Alabama State Militia.
Oh, nice.
I've been sworn.
How much was that?
0. So our coaching staff won National Coach of the Year for college hockey, and they club hockey.
Yeah,
and they dubbed us colonels.
Did you get like an honorary doctorate or anything?
No, I have a real doctorate.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want an honorary one eventually. I think
7 figures. I get you one.
All right.
Like I'm
cool.
like 7 figures. I'm your guy.
That's fair.
You're not going to give the money to me. You're going to give the money to a school.
UConn?
I could get you at UConn.
All right. You got connections everywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody needs a plug for something. Yeah. Where do I want
Where do you want this honorary degree from?
I'd
already hire you to speak at graduation. So
all right. I like it. Let me think on that.
Yeah.
I think Stanford would be nice just to have
They're
an
not
honorary.
going to pay you.
No, I know. Serious. I would pay them for the doctorate.
Yeah, sorry.
But like the honorary one.
Yeah, I don't think they'd take $1 million. That's an 8-figure.
8-figure.
What does a Stanford doctorate do in your life?
It's just so my mom stops yelling at me for making memes on the internet.
That's where it's 7 figures for sure.
Plus shit talking.
Dude, have you ever seen a Jewish mom, man? Like they are very, very guilt-provoking. Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea. I don't look
You're
it.
the meme lord.
I know. Yeah, dude, a funny Jew who has a dark sense of humor?
Whoa.
What? That is a very novel concept.
Did you listen
Who's
to
also good at business? What?
Did you watch
crazy.
Ari Schaefer on the Two
Shafir.
Bears?
Oh, he's
yeah,
funny.
Schaefer, whatever.
Shafir.
Did you listen to that? Yeah, it was good, right? Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jews with dark senses,
Yeah,
humor, right?
many. It's kind of ingrained in us.
So yeah, you're gonna be famous. You're gonna control Hollywood.
I mean, we already
gotta-
do. Yeah.
No,
That's
you.
Oh,
you.
me? No. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Not the we. The you.
Yeah, we already control the memes. So like that was my plan with Memelord Tech is like control the memes of production, basically.
Yeah.
So like when you think about it, if you can influence what powerful people post memes, you can influence the narrative, right? 100%. And now we control, dozens of accounts, right? And my software, I get to choose what templates go on there.
Mm-hmm.
What templates do I want to go on there? Do I want ones that are...
How do I get one of these?
There you go. You could sign up, Memelord Technologies.
How much do you?
It is $6.9 per month or $69 a year.
6.9 what?
Dollars.
That's not even like
No, for
free.
the software. Yeah,
That's free.
It's very cheap. Yeah, it's very cheap. Very cheap. If you want us to run our accounts, it's more expensive. But for the software,
How much does it cost to run an account?
it depends. So we do multiple plans. So we've got like one
It
meme.
depends on how much money you have.
Yeah, I'm like, you'll do this?
No,
Like,
so it's-
I like this guy. He's gonna put the exact same shit I would put on, but I don't have to do any
Exactly.
of it.
So I have a whole team. So we either do one meme a day
Yeah.
for $420.69 a month. We do 3 memes a day for $699 a month. So $699.
We're-
So that's 3 memes a day.
we're
Or
going-
we do like full on custom social media management, and that's like
Custom,
5 to like 15 grand a month generally. But like we kind of try to mix the quantity, memes for the masses, and then you can only handle so many accounts actually personally.
Yeah.
But when we do the just meme delivery, that's easy.
I think
that's
we
easy.
get Mac the like software.
Yeah.
I pay the subscription. We let her start. Then in 3 months or 4 months, we move up to the next one and we go through it for the whole year.
So that's actually literally what's happening. Is like we have a bunch
course
of
it
people
is.
who sign up for 6.9. It's free. They're like, oh, I don't have time anymore. Let me pay you to go make memes. Oh, I don't have time anymore. Let me pay you to run the account.
yeah.
It's the 6.9 is just a loss leader.
We have constructed a deal here.
I mean, when you're noble,
this is better than getting you punched in the face. Yeah.
It's
I
fun.
briefly wanted to punch him a lot more
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he said nominal determinism or
Yeah,
whatever.
Nominate.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's such a.
I got a
It's,
PhD. I'm like, fuck
it's
this
such a
guy.
douchey word. I know it's a
Yeah.
terrible word.
Did we ever get to the point of what that was?
Oh, so nominative determinism is that your name.
Your name.
Your name determines
Oh,
what you
right,
do.
yep.
So like,
Your name.
Levin, maybe that's levity, right? I don't know.
I was thinking it was like bread or something.
Musk, maybe he smells bad. I don't know. Or
Smells
rocket
good.
fuel. Yeah,
There's
or
no way
smells
he
good.
smells good.
I feel like Elon can't smell good. He's got to be sweaty, like running
He's
around
got
all
that
day.
nerd, derpy, like,
Yeah,
BO.
he can't smell good.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
100%.
There's a lot
You
of
don't
mass
think
on
they
that guy,
spray
too.
him? He doesn't
No.
even have a guy.
No.
Like once
yeah.
you get $200 billion, don't you get a
Nope.
guy or girl to spray you down?
Yeah, you should. You should.
Bezos probably smells good.
Have you ever thought about the fact that billionaires have the same phones as us?
Dude, I think about that all the time because
that weird?
I'm currently planning to become a billionaire.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I get a cooler phone? No.
It's kind of crazy, right? Like everybody just has an iPhone. Like no matter how rich you are.
Yeah.
Like that's weird to me.
What else do you think about?
What else do I think about?
Because that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know. I think about like different arbitrages a lot. Like
Yeah?
so like everybody like thinks about financial arbitrage. I find that very boring.
Okay.
But like cringe arbitrage and fear arbitrage, like doing things that other people will call cringe.
Yeah.
Like there's a huge arbitrage in that because like most people are afraid to do what I'm doing, what you're doing, starting a podcast, doing whatever. Most people are afraid of that. And so like if you could arbitrage on that and make the content that other people watch who are too afraid to do it, like maybe people who are listening to this, right?
Maybe.
But maybe. Who knows? Hopefully the people who are listening to this choose to make the content and lean into the cringe, lean into the fear. Cause like, everybody is afraid of it at first.
So I found out this weekend that like this guy with like 10 million followers, he has a group chat that like talks about my content.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how about you hit fucking share?
Yeah.
Like,
How about you like
How about
it?
you stop talking? Yeah.
Dude, there's
No,
a lot
he
of
likes-
lurkers.
He likes it, but
It's
like,
that's,
but like hit share once a month.
Yeah.
If you're spending that much time talking about me,
Yeah.
apparently my soccer rant was quite the
Dude, I have the same thing. A lot of it is brand risk, I think.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
I have friends who have like really big brands, but they're a lot more professional. So like we're great friends. We hang out, like talk on the phone, but they're not going to like share my stuff. And I get it. I have no problem with that. I get it because I'm a business person. I get that. Like you can't risk your brand just for a friend. Like you got kids to pay. You got kids to feed. I get it. It's all good.
But if you like it, you like at some level, you're not being authentic, right?
Yeah. But like, you know, business is business. I don't take it personal, you know?
Well, I do. I take everything personal. Everything's personal.
Everything's business.
Business is personal.
Oh, I like that. That's a good line.
It's
I
true.
like it. I like
it's
it.
true. There's actually a great book about I think with that name.
Business is the best art. Warhol.
Dude, I'm trying to convince the people that business is art and they're like, no.
Oh, business is art. 100%.
Like,
dude,
this is science and research.
Sending the perfect cold DM, art. Negotiation, art. That is like a screenplay. That is better than the best screenplay. A good negotiation. Like signing a partnership with somebody, art. Software, building software, the shit that I do, like that's art.
Is it zero sum on the partnership or is it
I think mostly positive sum, yeah. I try for partnerships. I mean, I have employees and that is, you know, they are employees, but I also have partnerships.
Do you give or take?
Do I give more than I take? I try to give as much as I can, but I like taking. Yeah, I like making money.
I'm just starting to experience this taking thing, and I gotta tell you, it was really nice.
Dude, taking's nice. There's a reason why people are bottoms.
So if you go into Adam Grant's work, you'll realize that to be a giver, you have to take some.
Yeah,
because you'll run out of things.
You
got
to feed yourself, and I think
you'll run out of things. I
think most people understand that, you know, inherently. And like, I remember reading this Gary Vee book, you know, 10 years ago. It was like give, take, or whatever, something like that. And I always thought like, oh, it's like literally like every 3 posts. It's like you give for like years and then you take. Like all my content, just like I still give most of my content for free. Like most of my work, like I'm tweeting all day. I'm writing blogs. I've written my blog every week, every Sunday for 170 weeks, completely free. And like, it makes a lot of money on the side, but the blog, the entertainment, the podcast, all of that is free. It's not like every other post you try to take, but it's years of just giving. And then it rewards you. And like, I don't do it. You know, I've been tweeting since I was 13, just like screwing around, like tweeting about Chipotle and getting stoned in high school. Like, I just love Twitter. I love tweeting. I like writing on the internet. Like, I would do it for free. Like, Twitter gives me payouts now. I make $1,000 a month from like just tweeting. I was doing it for free. Like, I don't care. Like, I just like sharing my thoughts. I have weird things to say. I like making people laugh.
You do have a face for Twitter.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. It's a good. That was a good line. I like that line.
Face for
you have a great face for a podcast producer.
Look at his hair.
Yeah.
That shit's unreal.
Yeah, it's very poof. It goes out.
You should see it when he's.
I was a little confused
here.
on the out. I was like, I like the top, but the out.
They've been fucking my haircuts up recently.
Do you have a barber? Like I always dreamed.
I did at the other studio. That's the problem.
Wait, you had a barber at your podcast studio?
No, not there. Like down the street.
When you're a podcast person, you don't get this is where he lives.
That's fair. I feel like something missing from my life. You asked me what I think about. I don't have a barber that I'm like friends with.
You need a barber?
Like I need a barber that I could be friends with, you know? I feel like
funny friends with or like serious friends with?
I just go to Supercuts or whatever.
No, you can't.
I know.
I know. Do that. You can't.
But I need a friend. No, I need a barber who's a friend, you know?
Where you live?
Upper West.
Yeah. Oh.
So the guy I lived on 72nd in Broad. And I parked up there today. You know, cut out that
Upper West
congestion. Yeah. And so
do you have a guy?
I had a guy, but it's a terrible experience. It's a terrible experience up there.
Losing a barber is worse than like losing like a friend. You know, losing like a family member. Did you lose a dentist?
You lose a dentist. That's the worst. Oh, I have a thing though for anybody that touches me.
Yeah.
I'm like allergic to fat people.
Yeah. So you need like a skinny person.
So like I've walked in, ordered a thing, and then like seen who's cutting my hair and I walk out.
I mean, that's like having a bald barber, you know? You don't want a bald barber. You know?
Well, sometimes you want them to be when you're a little bald, you want them to be a little bald so they know what's going on.
Oh, so they understand it. Yeah. That makes sense.
Or they're a girl. Girls can understand all men's hair because they don't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So I've had women, I've had men.
Girls are much smarter.
I've had this conversation repeatedly. Yeah. Like this one guy, he's like, "Where are you finding all these women?" Like, because like they're way better than men. And I'm like, well, at UConn, we just have them, and I support women entrepreneurs. And so
they're smarter. They're 100% smarter.
They're less confident, but they're way smarter.
Yeah, I find that.
I don't know that holds true across the age spectrum. But definitely from like 22 to 34, they're just they can do things that men can't do, and they can also, especially when you think about the little things, right?
Yeah.
Like they can do the little things so much better than a guy.
Much better customer service too. In general, like my wife frequently has to tell me like, don't curse that person out. It's like, why? What are you talking about? Yeah, I want to curse that person out.
Do you? Waiters?
I mean,
I would
never.
judge
not
you.
waiters.
I
Not
would
waiters.
judge you.
No,
because you'd
waiters.
get my food fucked up, and that would.
No, not waiters. Just even people on the internet. You know, it's like playing.
You won this battle. We're talking about barbers. I think.
Barbers.
Yeah. So go to a good place, pay money.
I have an accountant I could text with. That was a big move. Yeah. I don't have a lawyer I could text
you
with.
Got money then. Oh, you need one?
I mean,
what kind
can you text with him though?
I used to be a lawyer.
Or is it just email?
You
used to be a lawyer?
7 lawyers I test with.
Really?
And depending on what you need, I can tell you which one's good.
Okay.
Like
IP and...
IP, I got your guy. Holy shit, man.
Like text friendly. Because I'm sick of emailing.
We're going to what's it, dude? Let's text him, dude, because I got your guy. His name's Ben.
Is he a good lawyer? Ben, he's a Jewish lawyer.
He is. He is.
And
That's good when you can tell from the first name.
I don't know, but his dad is really good.
All right, wait. Business idea. Birthright. You know what birthright is?
Yeah.
They send Jews to Israel.
I've been to Israel.
You have Jewish friends. You're not anti-Semitic yet.
No, I hang out with anti-Semitic Jews.
For rappers, you give a Jewish lawyer to a rapper the second they sign a record deal.
Wow.
Yeah, like Brian Steele. Yeah. That's my friend's dad.
Really?
Young Thug's lawyer. Yeah.
Young Thug's lawyer.
Yeah. So he's just like a random Jewish dude. Like, I think it should be a God-given right for record labels.
He had to be a real lawyer before that.
Yeah. I mean, he's a really good lawyer.
Shit.
Yeah, he's a great lawyer.
And he crushed it on social.
Yeah, he's a good lawyer.
Yeah.
He's pretty
I was
cool.
a terrible lawyer. Yeah. Well, not terrible. I was good.
My dad's a lawyer. I would not be a good lawyer. I'd be terrible.
It's horrible. So most people I know that became lawyers quit because it's so boring and awful.
Yeah.
But I have one that's really good on litigation. I have one that's really good on existential litigation. Like if you lose this lawsuit, your company's dead.
Like if you don't make it to like heaven or something or purgatory.
Like if you were going through it, that's the guy you call. He's connected. He's a fixer, more or less.
Fixers are good to have. Yeah. Everybody needs a fixer.
Yeah.
Or you could be the fixer. There's a lot of money in being a fixer too.
Yeah, I'm kind of a fixer.
You're a fixer?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. I've been a fixer a few times for like companies that need a fixer. Well, some companies that are in a lot of trouble, they need a PR guy. And like, how do you become cool on the internet again? You be silly and you lean into it and you have fun. And there's a lot of money in that.
What's your favorite corporate account?
My favorite corporate account?
Not necessarily you worked on it, but just like favorite one out there in the world.
Oh, I like Duolingo, man. Like I just think, I think they're hilarious. Like I wrote a case study on them in my book. It's like, I just think they're brilliant. And they led the kind of silly mascot meme marketing. Yeah, I think they're good.
Moon Pie was mine favorite.
Moon Pie? What the hell is that?
Oh, dude. It's like this chocolate covered wafer cream marshmallow thing.
Nice.
And they just they lean into it. Like whenever anyone leans into who they are, I appreciate it. Because
100%.
Like why pretend you're anything but like a truly gluttonous.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go to Mobile, Alabama, they have a moon pie hamburger at some place where it's 2 moon pies and the cheeseburgers in between.
Have you spent a lot of time in the South?
I lived in Alabama. I got my PhD from the University of Alabama.
Dude, what's the deal with Buc-ee's, bro? That shit was weird. That was weird.
It's awesome.
My wife and I drove down to Florida.
Buc-ee's life.
It was really weird. Everybody was in their pajamas and it smelled like pulled pork.
The best fucking pulled pork outside of North Carolina.
It was a weird place. It was packed at like 11 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Yeah, dude. Anytime. Why does the world need 150 gas pumps at a gas station? I don't know, but they're there.
Buc-ee's is crazy.
Dude, how much merch do you think they're selling?
Probably a lot. That's a cute gopher or whatever the hell it is.
I won a Halloween costume contest.
As Buc-ee?
With the Buc-ee. Just the Buc-ee's customer with the shirt. I don't even know what I was, but they still were like, you win.
Yeah, it was really scary.
I don't think it's scary, man. You just got to enjoy it. Let it come to you?
Next time I drive to Florida, I'll keep that in mind.
So it's originally from Texas. So I
sense.
go to the one in Leeds, Alabama, closest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
cool.
but no, Buc-ee's is a thing, man. Are you playing in the political meme world, like for money yet, or no?
Yeah, here and there. Yeah,
Here and there?
yeah. I've supplied memes to politicians and political-oriented entrepreneurs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So my boy Johnny McEntee, he does the date right stuff.
Okay. Oh, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's really he's the face of it. Yeah, he's funny. He's really good.
He's legit. So we had Make America Hot Again, Raquel
Nice.
in last time.
Maha.
So that's what they're. You going to the inauguration party? Yeah, I'm not.
Did you get your receipt for the hats? I think shipped today.
Yeah, dude, I think it came to my house today.
Nice.
I got a thing. I'm like, I'm going by my house to get it.
Yeah.
Like it's pink. I got the pink one.
He's hilarious. He's really funny.
Johnny's a great guy. Yeah. So people hate him because he's a troll, like clearly a troll. And so they're like, oh, and I'm like, dude, you don't know Johnny. Like he's a good person.
They're teal funded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an introvert.
Yeah.
Are you an introvert outside of here?
I would say so. I prefer to be alone and just like read or hang out with my dog.
I've come to the conclusion that being introverted is exceptionally important to the content creator business.
Yeah.
You don't seem introverted.
Yeah.
But you're talking to the camera, not everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, I like talking to people. I like talking to myself more.
Yeah. No, introvert doesn't mean you don't like
I make
to talk
myself
to people.
laugh harder, you know?
It means you get energy from.
No, I like being alone. My wife's a total extrovert. She's like, she takes me to parties and
there's a reason why you
takes
match.
me outside.
There's a reason why you match.
Yeah, if I didn't have a dog, I probably would never leave the house. You know, just take him out to
just
pee.
doing memes.
Dude,
Just
I mean,
shitting out
I
memes.
don't know, man. There's a lot. I have a home gym. I got my laptop. I got Red Bull. You could get everything delivered these days. You know, why ever leave? You know?
Now that you're hitting the seven figure ARR, you're gonna be able to get all kinds of shit delivered to you.
I was thinking, did you see that tweet that went viral, like about the guy who was trying to get like a private firefighter or whatever? It's hilarious. So his house was on fire, not funny, in LA.
Yeah.
And like anybody, right? They're like, oh, if he's rich, right? All right, fine. He wanted to hire a private firefighter. Like I would do the same thing, right?
That's reasonable.
Yeah, it's reasonable. I want a private DoorDash.
Let me ask you a question. Since we talked about Johnny, you talked about private firefighter. This is it. You're thinking of things that are actually logical. You're seeing logical things in the world that are truly ridiculous to the masses.
Yeah.
Is that like something has to be really true about the meme or it doesn't work?
Yeah, memes reveal hidden truths, I would say. And so something I found when making memes in general is like the best memes come from problems. So if you're maybe a founder, you make memes about VCs because they're the fucking problem. Or if you're a marketer, you make a meme maybe about meta ads, right? It could be anything. If you're, on the right, you make memes about DEI, right? If you're on the left, you make memes about the right? The best memes, it's really just like a coping strategy. And you cope with humor, which is, that's really what it is you're spreading the joy of dealing with problems. It's laughter makes every problem better.
So as you look at your career now, you're gonna be making memes in 10 years.
Yeah, I think so. Memes, shows, movies, whatever. Silly shit, man. I like building software. I'm really enjoying that. I have two softwares right now, Memelord Technologies, which is my meme marketing software. And then I started something called Elon Email. And so what this does, it sends you a weekly email that says, what did you get done this week? Like Elon. And then you reply and then Elon roasts you. And because like all the other AIs were super nice, I wanted to make this one ruthless. And like, I hate the super nice ChatGPT, whatever.
How much does this cost me?
This one is $29 a month for daily or free for the weekly, totally free for weekly. And so people, respond and then Elon gives them advice to be more ruthless. It's like, stop, taking this stupid vacation or like use your vacation to listen to podcasts and strategize or, upsell
ruthless.
people. Yeah, dude, it's really ruthless. So that was the goal.
It's gotta be better than listen to podcasts on vacation.
Dude, in 1 week, over 1,000 signups, was pretty excited. And I think
what gets you off?
What gets
not physically, what
physically
gets you off in work? Like you're loving what you do.
Yeah,
I can see it. It's emanating from you.
I mean, I'm just living the dream, man. Like I said, I failed on the internet for like over 10 years. And so it's working now and I'm just enjoying and I just want to enjoy it, you know, and keep doing that. Like, I think for me, I like being right on like massive bets that people think are wrong. So like, you know, not to sound like teal contrarian bullshit, but like I like when people think I'm wrong and then I'm right.
I bet on Trump in April of 22.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same kind of vibe. And like, so when I was in high school, I would just fuck around during class and make stickers, right? And I sold like 40 grand worth of Grateful Dead stickers when I was like, by the time I was 17. And like people thought I was an idiot because I was playing on Photoshop. And like I still use Photoshop every day for all my work. And like all these funny videos that I would do, like, you know, now like the creator economy is here and this is what I do for a living. Like memes, like, oh, memes are stupid. Now memes are like every brand, like Porsche, luxury brands are posting memes. It's not just the weird crypto startups. Everybody's posting memes. So like the shit that people think is stupid that I like see as smart, I'm like, like that's what I enjoy doing.
Stupid smart's a real thing.
Yeah, it definitely is. Like I realized, like, so I thought I was retarded. No, I thought I was just really
stupid.
Don't worry,
I did too.
No, I thought I
saw your shit and I was like, yeah,
exactly.
For sure.
No, I thought I was really dumb because like I'm not good at science. Like I can't remember shit like that. And I don't know if I smoked a lot of weed in high school. I don't anymore, but like maybe my memory's still screwed, but I was always just really bad at like biology, chemistry, physics. And so I thought I couldn't make it in like tech or anything, or I thought like I was too stupid to do that this whole time. And it turns out like that's just not like, there's a lot of other smarts, like creative smarts, business smarts. A lot of these guys who are really good at physics and chemistry, like they can't send cold DMs to get a business deal. They can't go on a podcast. They can't talk. They can't write. They can't talk to girls. They can't do whatever, right? And so
there's real money in helping dorks talk to girls.
Yeah. I don't partake in that dating advice business, but there is definitely money there. There's a lot of money there. It's not my thing, but hey.
Are you following the money or following the fun?
I'm following the fun, man, but I think for me, it's like both, you know, like I wrote the book, Memes Make Millions. Like now the plan is let's go make some fucking millions with memes. So for me, it's like, I just want to have fun with my friends on the internet. And like, that's what I've wanted since I was a kid. And so
how did Atu find you? Like,
how did
not
Atu?
for nothing.
So,
right now, you want to know what's going through my head? I'm like, oh, I like this guy.
Yeah.
He's cool. So like, we need to go hang out.
Hold on. Before he explains it, why don't you take a guess? Because I could have guessed probably. I asked him this question before you got here. Take a guess of how Atu found him.
Found him? Mm-hmm. Like you were sending Nigerian scam emails? Meme coins.
I no meme coins. I like scamming the Nigerians. I think
that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I'm like a living for that.
Yeah, I think there's something there, 100%.
We're gonna negotiate a partnership after this because this.
No, I think he just found me from either my software or some meme event or something that I hosted. Yeah.
He's all up on meme coins right now.
I know. Yeah, not my. I don't gamble. Yeah, I don't.
You don't gamble at all?
I'm Jewish, dude. I like making money.
I know
like
plenty
business.
of Jewish people that gamble at the casino.
Nah, I don't gamble. No.
You keep it? Do you keep it in a place where you can go and look at it?
Dude, let me get that interest, bro. Nothing better than interest, man.
Where do you keep your money?
Wealthfront.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but
Wealthfront's like automated investing. So I keep some in like, you know, a high APY cash account, and then other like I invest in, you know, SPY. So you
don't want to lose it. Once you get it, you don't want to lose it.
I have a very risky job, like a software company. I'm probably going to get canceled at some point. So like,
no, you can't be.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is like, I got to save for a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
I don't need the Ferrari. I don't need all that shit. Like, let me just save. Like, you know, I got a wife, I got a dog, I got a nice place I got to take care of. So like,
can you let us know when you hit the 7 figures so we can come back and revisit that mentality?
Well, it's going to be too fast. He's going to hit the ARR. I think what we have to do, and 7 figures is too fucking low, bro. It's like when you hit 8, that's like, or when you're launching a new product.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you come in when you're like formulating some of the thoughts.
Yeah.
We can record, hold, and release when the product comes out.
I like it.
Because that's where I'm really interested in, right? Like, I'm really interested in the content creators and the people that are creating things and their businesses that they're building. So the perfect show for me would be, all right, you're thinking about it, come in, let's talk. And I mean, this is fringe, but it's not a whiteboard. But like, let's talk about it, because that's where I start to add value.
I appreciate that, but I like keeping things secret until I launch it. So
all by yourself? Are you doing it, or are you?
Yeah,
like, we'll sign all the NDAs.
I just drink the Red Bull and build the shit.
We'll let you hold the. We'll let you hold the video.
Yeah, I'll do it after I launch. But,
we'll kick that guy out of the room too.
Yeah. But yeah, if there's any advice,
no, because it's actually the most interesting on the front of the launch. It's not. Once you launch, you've already perverted your thinking process.
So I can't imagine you enjoyed being a professor.
No, I love it. It's one of the greatest.
But what about like the bureaucracy?
I'm a bureaucracy breaker.
Yeah. So I can't. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I'm fantastic at that. I have a skill for seeing it and formulating. So one of the talks, I just got like a agent guy, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, you got to come up with 3 talks that you want to do. And so I'm like, all right. And one of them is like stacking the chessboard.
Yeah.
And so with bureaucracy, what I am exceptional at is putting all the pieces into place so that I've already won the chess game.
Mm.
So bureaucracy doesn't matter. It's actually very good because it sets all the rules. Bureaucracy doesn't care about substance. It only cares about, did you follow rule A, rule B, rule C?
So it's just if then,
Check box, check box.
That's the lawyer in you, I guess.
Anything.
Yeah, the following instructions. That's hard. It's really hard.
No, it allows you to do anything. All you have to do, you can do anything if you just follow that rule, which is not as bad as you think. But what if the rules are
stupid?
They're always stupid. That's not the problem. It's like that rule doesn't stop you from doing something. So if you just do that thing, you do it. And then you got to be a bully when they try to like stop you. So like you kind of bully people. It gets you what you need. You got to like pretend to be scarier than you are.
Yeah.
You got to like, network. You have to be able to execute within a network, know where the pressure points are. In a bureaucracy.
I just dropped out. I just didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not for everybody, but that's my skill. I can't make a meme. I don't even know. I don't even know what a meme is. Like, I'm still confused.
Bureaucracy freaks me out, man. It's just like, that's the Jew in me, man. Nazis was bureaucracy 101,
they're
bro.
fantastic.
They're great at following instructions.
That's why I don't go to Germany.
Yeah. For me, it's
I don't go.
Yeah.
Do you go?
No.
Why do you think people like are willing to forgive the Germans? I mean, that was
it was their like
80 years ago.
great grandparents,
and
also like,
dude, they're still thinking about it.
The girls and the cars, like I think they've given back.
I'm not doubting you, but they're still thinking.
I think they've given back what they've taken. Like, have you ever been in a Mercedes, dude? Have you ever driven a Mercedes?
Dude, I'm
sure you have.
I'm an aficionado of pre-1983 Mercedes.
Yeah.
Those are the best cars ever made.
Yeah.
I have an Audi, but no. I'm not. I'm still holding a grudge against the Germans.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm not giving it up. And I'm not even Jewish.
I like the Mercedes though.
You know, when outside the subway station, the guys that are trying to like put the stuff on you?
Yeah.
Like, they're always like Jewish.
Yeah, I get it all the time.
I do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
get it?
Yeah,
why do you get it?
Because I don't know. And I'm like, Jewy, not Jewish.
Jew adjacent.
Yeah, Jew adjacent.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Jew adjacent.
Honorary Jew.
Yes.
Honorary Jew.
I go to Seders. Like,
really?
Yeah,
I don't even go. Why do you go?
The gefilte
They're so
fish.
boring, dude.
The gefilte fish.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's
disgusting.
Fantastic.
The matzo ball soup's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good.
No,
that's actually something that is religion, bureaucracy, total bureaucracy, dude. That's hard. That's bureaucracy 101.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a meme for God. You better hope God is getting a meme maker.
I'll make memes for Peter Thiel instead. That's German. As close as you could
German.
get. Yeah, but like as close as you could get to God,
Yeah. It's like, how did America end up with a South African overlord who is controlled by a German homosexual that doesn't like it, that people know he's a homosexual and destroys?
I think that's a bit, actually.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. He's just gay for the bit. Because it's hilarious. The fact that Peter Thiel is gay, like, he's the straightest motherfucker. Like, I was a few feet away from him. He's a straight looking motherfucker. I think it's just for the bit. It's an intimidation tactic.
It's
like, yo, I might fuck you. Yeah. Dude, it's just a bit, man. It's just a bit.
That one's gonna get me in trouble.
It's gonna get me in trouble too.
Not with Peter Thiel. Not with anyone.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all
There's
good.
gonna be a day I walk into a deal room and then it's like, you
So,
get the fuck out of here. What's the bit?
You ready to find out if it's a bit?
No, he's exceptional.
Yeah,
he's truly exceptional.
Fucking genius.
And I think people love to take the truly exceptional and vilify them. And I think the meme was developed as a tool to fight that. Like,
yeah, 100%. It's laughing at the stupidity of it, and like in this country right now, there's a lot of attacking merit. It's really sad. A lot of envy, jealousy, communism, whatever you want to call it, is attacking merit, and it's really sad. And
they did a really good job of couching the communist ethos in the word equity.
Yeah, they made it sound not communist.
Yes,
but it's very.
But it's
communist.
very.
Yeah, if you want everybody to be equal, that's as communist as you get, because then everybody isn't equal.
Yeah, everybody sucks.
And then you start taking more money from people who earn it, and then you start giving it to others, and then other people don't have jobs, and then you have bad products because there's no capitalism.
Shitty memes.
Yeah, just shitty everything, man.
If you're in a communist society, the memes suck.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah, because you literally are controlling the propaganda and you're controlling, the entire media. So yeah, it's no wonder. Yeah, the Nazis and USSR, terrible memes. Great posters though. Yeah,
they invested.
Great merch.
All right, we ask a student every week to ask a question. They go through the social media of our guests and then they ask a question. Nice. And so we asked this young lady.
Big fan here. Just wondering, can you fill in the blank? What the?
Peter Thiel's dildo collection?
There we go. That's the answer.
Who is that?
That's a student from UConn. They ask a question every time.
Nice.
And she's also known as Momo Blue.
That's a cool
occasionally.
Name. Is that like a rap name or?
No, we don't really know. We just found her recently, and she comes up with good questions. What the? She went through your social media, and that's the question she came back with. She wanted to know,
all right,
what the?
I feel like I probably disappointed her on that one.
Yeah, I think so. But
I feel like she wasn't expecting me to say like a billionaire's dildo collection. But
yeah, I think she's okay with it. But like, that's her bag. If you were her, and you're a student in the world and you're thinking the world doesn't really fit me. Yeah. Because that's who I collect as students.
Yeah, I can tell.
Those kids.
Yeah. The misfits. Yeah, I get it.
That's I call it the island of exceptional misfit toys. Yeah, 100%. Because like I don't like the...
Yeah, dude. You don't want the kids who are getting all fucking A's.
Yeah, I don't need people taken. Like, no. You're lazy.
They're going to go work in Big Law or IB or whatever and be miserable.
Let them do that. But I get these kids and like they'll look at your career.
Yeah.
Where do you start to say like, hey, you can't do this. You can do this. Go practice for 10 years. How do you talk to kids that
just start publishing, start putting stuff out on the internet if you want to be a creator vibes, like don't worry about the money for 3 to 5 years and just do whatever weird thing that you love. Start making content about it. And it could be whatever niche. Like the internet is so big that there's money in every niche. Like whether it's freight and logistics, seriously, I know people who run meme communities around freight and logistics doing millions, right? Or whether it's, Australian kangaroos, like there's money in whatever weird interest you are. You just have to be passionate about something. And for me, that was marketing, tech, business, Silicon Valley, whatever. And like, that's what I make content about and I'm happiest. And then the other thing that I would say is make internet friends. So, our parents raise us, don't make friends on the internet, don't talk to strangers. They were fucking wrong, right? Yeah. Like it's changed my life. I had a Twitter table at my wedding, right? Like a lot of my best friends. And these aren't just like business people. Like these are like real friends and brothers. And so you will find people who support you more on the internet who are strangers more than your own family. Like total strangers on the internet will support you stronger than people you are related to who don't get it. And, it used to be the day where you grow up and your friends in high school are all your best friends because you live near each other. But that's not how the world works anymore. You could find people with the same interests who are 1,000 miles away, who will buy your products, who will support you, who will listen to your podcast, read your newsletter, give you advice. But all you have to do is like send a DM and talk to them. And so really, that would be the number one thing is like reach out to people that you think are cool. Send a cold email, send a DM, start sharing your thoughts on the internet in whatever form, whether it's TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. It could be anywhere, but you can't do it alone. And so building that network of just like crazy dreamer friends, every artist has one, every entrepreneur has one, but you're not, you're just not going to.
It's not even stupid. No, that's exactly right. I mean, you can't do this by yourself. You can't do anything by yourself. No. Not worth doing.
Yeah. You got to find friends who really get it. And like, it's hard, but just move away from the friends that don't. Like, just spend time with the people who get it, who get your dreams, who, I was with a friend earlier, right? I'm like, dude, I want to start a reality show. He's like, all right, let's do it. Those kind of friends who are just fuck it, we ball, like high agency, we just do shit. Like, all right, let's just do shit. Like,
so you can call me anytime with crazy shit because like you can ask him. I'll do just about anything because you don't know what is in the world till you start doing. I'm amazed at how many people sit back and judge and wonder why not me.
It's a lot easier to do that. It's a lot easier to complain. It's a lot easier to do that. It's
dude, we have like a whole 350 or 20 or 30 subscribers on YouTube. Like, so I'll have somebody that I've known a long time and they'll be like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
It's like, well, all right, I'm talking to this person. I just had that call with another person. Yeah. Like the number of deals that we're producing and opportunities that we're producing with the show. It's just
fun too. Like, who knows? I could be running out this podcast studio. Like, who knows? We could be working on something. Like,
that's how this works.
There's endless.
Figured me out.
Yeah, you figured it out.
I mean, really. I get it. Like, I did the same thing. Like, starting a podcast, best way to meet people who might buy your products or whatever. Like, it's a hack.
If you have any interest in talking with people, conversing, you should start. And you're in starting a business, you should be having a podcast.
And what's
6 months before you start the business.
Yeah. What's so sick about podcasts too is instead of just saying, "Hey, can I pick your brain?" which like nobody wants. Like, dude, nobody wants to get their brain picked with nothing in return. When you start a podcast, even if you only get like 10 views, it doesn't matter. You're giving somebody something. You're giving them content they could post. That's why I came, was so I could post this video afterwards and post clips, right? So when you have a podcast, you're giving somebody something, and it doesn't even have to be distribution. Even when in my podcast, like I was just starting, I was on like episode 2 or 3, I was getting big VCs or big entrepreneurs because they knew I could give them video to go post. Like that's it. Like that is a valuable, like people pay hundreds, thousands of dollars for that. So if they could just nail that in an hour, like you could talk to anybody. So
you made the case for why this podcast,
dude. It's not podcasts are
not for money.
No, it's for connections. Yeah.
I'm still amazed. I'm really struggling to and what I took from this is I'm about to start emailing people and DMing them myself because I'm really struggling to get guest spots on podcasts.
Yeah.
And like my range, that's my strength. Like I could talk about almost anything at a very high level. There's a couple places where, and it's like, oh, well, you don't have a million people on TikTok, but also like I do have a large following.
Yeah, I would recommend not doing it actually, because just do shit and people will ask you. Yeah. Like people will ask you, like, just, for a while I was trying to get in all these like big blogs, or like I was trying to get in HubSpot, and eventually I was like, fuck them, man. Like it's the same thing with VC, like, all right, like you try to raise VC, and like most of the time I'll be like, fuck off. But then if you have a bootstrap startups that's fucking killing it, your DMs are getting flooded by VCs. It's the same thing. And like, yeah, that would be my advice generally. I mean, I don't know if it's a good one. It's the same thing with like books and blogs and stuff like that. Like I tried to get a book deal or whatever. And now that my book's doing well and I have a bigger following, like I could get introductions to agents. And so like,
Do you want one?
I might just self-publish. Like I was thinking about,
It's the best way.
Yeah, I was thinking
once you have the distribution.
Dude, publishing with like legacy media, like all they do is put it in bookstores and like that's about it. Like you're responsible for the rest of the marketing. If you get a fat check, like that's cool, but that's just an advance on book sales because you have to pay all that back with book sales.
It's a budget. It's a budget for your. It's a budget for your marketing.
Yeah,
really.
exactly. That's all it is. So probably my next book I'm just gonna self-publish. Maybe like if I want to go big mainstream with a book later on, you
can always do that.
Yeah, autobiography or some shit. But I don't know.
Pathless Path.
Dude, I love Paul. Yeah, Paul and I recorded in Austin. He's a man.
All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
You know Paul? Yeah, Paul's
so Paul went to UConn. Paul's one of our alum, man.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Yeah, I forgot
Paul's
about that.
like our guy.
Dude, UConn.
I'm probably the #1 purchaser of Pathless Path.
Oh, how many have you bought?
Over 150.
Nice.
Yeah.
Paul's great, man.
I give him to students.
When I was thinking about quitting,
200.
When I was thinking about quitting my job, he's the person I called and gave me advice. Quit my job the next day. So.
See, small world networks.
I love
man.
Paul. I love Paul.
He so there's some stuff that I'm like, I don't know about that, but like I can tell you 100% sure when I quit my job in the last couple of weeks, Paul was in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I actually don't follow him that much on Twitter. I don't. I read his blog.
Yeah. 100%.
His blog's good.
His blog's great. Yeah.
Because he's a good writer.
Yeah. And I disagree with Paul about some things. Like I'm a lot more money hungry, you know? And Paul's
dude, anybody's more money hungry than Paul.
Yeah. Paul's chilling. Paul would prefer to move to Thailand and chill, which is cool. Yeah. Like you do you, man. Like you could learn something from everyone, but Paul's great.
Yeah.
Good book. Read that book.
Yeah. And he self-published it and he sold his, what I really admire is his transparency. This is how many books I sell. This is what I did. Then he breaks down his income as well. Like he waited till he crossed like $200,000 to do
builds
it, but
a lot
he breaks
of trust
it down.
in it. Yeah.
And so
I guess one other piece of advice, I guess if there's students listening is like, treating social media like you would in education where you have to invest time in it, you know, like investing a few hours every day, like you're not going to see a payoff the same way that you go to school, you spend 50, 60, 70, I don't know how much UConn is, $70,000 a year. Treat those hours every day like you're taking a class and like making shit. And so that would be one thing as well, is like treating it like an education and like eventually the payoff's there. You don't get a job from college like after day one. You shouldn't be getting paid from social media after day one. It's going to take a few years, you know?
Yeah.
Same thing.
You sold me. We're about out of time here.
Dude, this was really fun.
Nah, dude, you're welcome back. You are a meme.
I am a meme. Yeah, exactly. And like, you know, yesterday I posted about Elon email in front of an American flag saying we got to get America to do more shit. And my wife comments like, you are such a tech bro. I'm like, damn right I am. Yeah, like that is who I am. I am a technology brother. I'm cool with it.
Is that what you did before?
What? I was a data engineer,
Okay,
yeah, and built up social media on the side. Just learned to code so I could make some money. But, you know, like I am a tech bro through and through, and I like building software. I think software makes the world better. I think hardware does, and I believe in American defense. So, like, I am a technology brother through and through, but I also like to shitpost. So, all right.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.